Let's see. It's the blue phone, the new RDHD. I think this is the 2 gig version. Yep, good, excellent. Purchased it from Amazon during their Prime Day for $59.99. Open the box. Phone itself. Information tag. There's telling you 3G and 4G bands. IMEI numbers and serial numbers. Okay, let's see what else it comes with. Nothing much. AC adapter, micro USB cable, and some instruction book. Let's see what it says. Multiple languages. Do SIM card installation guide. Please insert the SIM card before you use the phone, blah blah blah. Remove the rear panel. It didn't say if I need to insert. Oh, no, there is micro SIM number 1 and micro SIM number 2. So it needs micro SIM and obviously the instruction book that I will not read. Okay, just remove the screen protector. Size-wise, it's similar to LG G2. On the right-hand side, you have the power button and the volume up and down. On the bottom, you have the micro USB charger, nothing on the left-hand side, and a 3.5-inch audio port on top. Nothing too fancy there. The camera in the back does protrude out a bit, and do go ahead and remove the protective film. The phone does come charged. It's about 70%, I found out. And the first boot will always take a little bit longer. And since the phone is factory unlocked, you can have any GSM service here. You can go with AT&T, T-Mobile, Walmart, Family Mobile. I think there's something called Total Wireless from Walmart as well. I'm probably going to go with the T-Mobile $30 plan, which gives you 5 gigs of LTE data and I think unlimited text and 100 minutes of talk. Obviously, the first thing to do is to set up the phone with your Google account, connect to the internet, and let's see, I'm trying to connect to the internet through Wi-Fi since I haven't decided which service I should use. After the first reboot, it did pick up an update, so it's doing an update. It took about 10 minutes. Obviously, I'm not going to record the whole thing. And here is what the camera can do and while shooting video. Here is a picture from its 8-megapixel camera. In the back of the phone, you see there are 2 SIM cards slots. Both use micro SIM card 1 and 2 and micro SD. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. Alright, so what we're going to do is benchmark 4 phones right now to see how my new $60 phone pans out. Remember, this is the BLU R1 HD. Again, 1.3 gigahertz quad-core processor with 2 gigabytes of RAM. Alright, let's take a look. So here I have my new blue phone. Here the Samsung S4. Here the LG G2, which both came out, what, a couple years back? Yep. And then this is the brand new S7. Alright, let's run the test again. And trust me, I'm really not a dealer. I just really love technology. And the reason why I don't mind us talking is because I can always edit the sound.
Yeah, mine's definitely running a little quicker. That's pretty funny. See, yeah, my display is actually seamless. There's no choppiness. Everything is just flowing. So that makes me feel better.
Well, it depends on the cost. 60 bucks. I got the S4 100. Got the LG for $70. And yours have to pay what? How long? For $29 for how long?
$750.
Is it a micro USB charger or is it USB-C?
USB-C, I believe.
So I cannot charge your phone for you right now.
No. I don't think so. And it has, and the battery in that phone is more than double in size than all these other phones. That was one of the big draws for me to get it, was because the battery life is so much longer.
Well, the big draw for me to get the blue phone is the cost.
Well, yeah, and I totally understand.
And it's a Amazon sponsored phone, so when you are on the lock screen, you'll see these advertisements. And actually, I love those advertisements because they're usually very high quality photographs, you know. And I actually love it. Did you notice that your phone is running the benchmark itself a lot faster than the rest of the phones?
Yes.
Uh-huh. It's at 65% versus the G2, which looked like it's the second fastest.
Yep. Oh, yeah, so they're all catching up a little bit.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised that the S4 is actually the slowest here.
I am too.
Because S4 came
But the S4
after,
has been out for a while.
S4 came after the G2 because there are G3s and G4s now, right? And G5s.
Yep.
Yeah. I could have got a G5 for about $100. Okay, so far the S7 obviously is the fastest, followed by the LG G2, and then surprisingly by the blue phone, and finally with the Samsung S4. Alright, so look like the S7 has expected finished the benchmark first. The total score is 143,640. The next one look like is going to be the LG. Let's see what the LG produce. And then I'm going to bet on my blue phone. Let's see, LG is only a third of it. It's 58,169. Alright, it's a race between the S4 and the $60 blue.
I think the blue
Who
might
will
win.
Who will win?
I think the blue's gonna do it.
Alright, I wish blue's gonna win it. It has the Chinese CPU in there. Okay, let's see. What's the score? 31,311. And the wait, look. The S4 actually have a higher score. 38,898. All right.
We're sliding a fifth contender in here.
All right. What's this one? What's this phone of yours?
This is the OnePlus 2.
Another awesome Chinese company?
Yes.
Absolutely. Move on. Move to the middle. Since we have two Samsungs, I'm gonna remove my S4, and again, this is the Samsung S7. Let's see.
It's a little choppier than mine, but that is by far better than those three phones.
And how much did you pay for this phone?
$400.
All right, so it's $700, $400, $60, $70, and $100. All right, we gotta do a ratio and cost benefits ratio.
Okay.
Since we're still running the benchmark, I just gave a 5-star rating, and even it says 美国, it says I benchmarked it from America. Yeah, see, America, we're making it great again.
America.
Yeah, I believe the blue is built right here in USA. That's why I bought it. You know, bringing manufacture back to America.
Better than all those inferior Chinese phones.
Well, also the Samsung S7. Where was that built?
Most
Korea.
likely, yeah.
In Korea.
Or
Okay.
Japan, yeah.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Drug dealer phone.
It's awesome.
That's pretty much exactly what that is for.
Yeah. 2 SIM cards. No. It's for if you travel internationally.
I know. It's for, yeah, the
Uh-huh.
different GSM bands and stuff. But
Right.
it's definitely ideal for drug dealers as well.
Uh-huh. You know what? I might take this audio part out because there are already comments on my YouTube channel. I don't want to spread the
75,000.
misconception. All right, so the OnePlus 2 came out at 75,932.
Still pretty solid,
So the winner is, and obviously
Yes.
as expected, is the
Yes.
S7.
Expected.
Next contender is the OnePlus 2. When did you get this phone? Last year, right?
Last year, yeah. It's
All right.
almost a year now.
That's pretty solid
Uh-huh.
benchmarks for a phone that's a year old.
Right. And then followed by my LG G2, which is a 3-year-old phone.
Yep. Which
And
is
then-
also pretty solid.
Followed by my S4, which is a 4-year phone. And then follow my brand new 2-day phone. At
Blue.
the blue. All right. Now,
That's pretty
the good
cool.
thing is, unlocked GSM. I can put T-Mobile on it, get unlimited Pokemon data for the next year. And that concludes the benchmark. All right, so I just purchased the $30 Sims car starter kit from Walmart. Gonna put in this blue phone that we did some tests yesterday. And let's see how it works. Registered my account. As you can see, the phone does work with T-Mobile 4G LTE. Its connection is pretty good. We're in the west side of Denver. Currently, I'm going to download the speed test. It should test the speed for LTE. Okay, begin test. Testing pin. Show me Pokemon. Yeah, with that speed, I catch Pikachu for sure. Look at it, 33. It's about 33. I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's see what's upload. About 15. That's great, actually. 20 millisecond pin, 38 download, and I'm gonna say probably 15 upload. Alright, not bad. $30 a month. I'm on the $30 a month T-Mobile plan.